So here we are, the Mets last night with a big 2-1 win over the Diamondbacks. Alvarez with the big home run in the ninth, down to their final strike to tie it. And again, don't look now. They're 40-46. They were 10 games under 500. They're 6 games under right now. Senga pitched the best game, I think, of his early major league career last night in Arizona. And if you're the Mets, you're feeling pretty well. They lost 2 out of 3 to Milwaukee at home. 3 out of 4, to Milwaukee. They were just losing series. They have not lost in July. They're 4-0 in July. And if we want to look at their last 3, the last series, they took 2 out of 3 against San Francisco. And they've taken the first 2 against Arizona. 2 teams that are up there in the NL West. Now, they have a shot to go for the sweep tonight in Arizona. And then they have San Diego, who, in my opinion, has underachieved. And if they could take 2 out of 3 right there, that would be... Say they lose tonight. 40-47, 42. You know, again, you're 42-48, but you close off the second half strong. See, they're going to be tough. They are going to be tough to kind of figure out here, because I think they're in that kind of part of the schedule here and part of the season where are they going to buy or are they going to sell? Now, we took nothing from the Steve Cohen press conference. Nothing. That was low energy and just basically saying that Buck has a job and Epler has a job and that I'm responsible. Other than that, we got nothing from that. If the Mets can put in a little bit of a run, are they back in the Ohtani sweepstakes? Because that's really the big thing. That's what the Met fans are craving. They want Ohtani. Uncle Stevie's got the money, so they think that they're going to get Ohtani. If they can go on this stretch, which, again, I said this when they fell to 8 games under 500 a couple weeks ago. I wouldn't count them out. Why? Well, last year, Philadelphia was left for dead, and they made the World Series. A couple years ago, the Washington Nationals were left for dead. Were terrible, that 16 games under 500, and they ended up winning the World Series. And also, it's in the same division. So why can't it happen to the Mets, who I think are more talented on paper than both those teams were? The problem is that they have to really get the starting pitching settled down. Now, this is an interesting stat. Mets are 25-4 when the starting pitcher goes at least 6 innings. 10-1, get this, 10-1 when the starter goes at least 7. That's incredible. However, get this. They are 3-41 when trailing after 8 innings. 8-26 when scoring 3 or fewer runs. And 16-35 when the opponent scores first. Now, they spend a fortune on this pitching staff. There's no doubt about it. Scherzer looked good in some spots on the 4th against Arizona, but he just ran out of gas. Scherzer gives up too many home runs. But I think Scherzer, if he can sit there and at least go 6 innings in most of his starts the rest of the way. Verlander is hit or miss. Senga looked great. Again, they have the team to do it. They have the pieces. They have the manager. And again, I know you're going to kill me when I say this, but I think Buck Showalter is the right guy for the job. But it's running out of time. But we will see, because, like I said, 25-4 when the starting pitcher goes at least 6 innings, 10-1 when the starter goes at least 7 innings. It all comes down to their starting pitching. It all comes down to that. So they have to get that done. And again, if they can get a couple of arms at the deadline, I think that they'll be fine. I don't think for a second, though, that the Mets are going to be sellers. I think they're going to buy. Unless we get to the trading deadline and they're about 20 games under 500, you're stupid to sit here and say this team's going to sell. I would go out there if I'm Steve Cohen and Epler, and I would buy. They have the team to do it. They have the pieces. They got to tweak a few things. They're right there. I'm telling you right now, do not count the 2023 New York Mets out just yet.